Island's #1 pro wrestler and broadcast, Monty Nefaro, only seen here out of Indie Music TV, straight out of Ronkonkoma, Long Island. At the board on this Saturday morning. Jared, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you doing?
How'd you like that breakfast, brother?
French toast wasn't that good. I didn't hate it as much as you, though.
Man, the eggs were burnt. The turkey bacon was burnt.
Turkey bacon.
Yeah, my
is
bacon
shit.
kind of sucked.
Turkey bacon.
Anybody who
is
tells
shit.
you that turkey bacon's better than regular bacon is a fucking asshole.
If anyone didn't know it, that is one of the all-time wrestling greats, Enzo at the couch. So you're into eating innocent animals then, Enzo?
What?
Innocent animals?
Yeah.
What the?
Like pigs, who are as
Pigs.
smart as we are.
I don't really like swine. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a swine guy.
No, on a serious note, though, do you eat meat or are you...
Oh yeah, man. Dude. Yeah. I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
Look, I'm not. It's cognitive dissonance. That's what we call it.
Innocents or not? Yummy.
Cognitive dissonance.
Yum,
It's when
yum.
you don't see the crime being committed. It stays farther away from your brain. So if you don't see the cow get slaughtered and put on the hamburger, you're just looking at a hamburger.
Oh, I got it.
So yeah. I mean,
But is there any point that you're going to say, hey, let me just see what's happening to these innocent... Because
No,
again,
you'll
I'm in
never
a change in my life. We're older than you, so I'm like in a change in my life where it's like, I love meat
it's
too.
funny. I was just working. Shout out MLW, Major League Wrestling. I've been having a lot of fun on that program. If anybody wants to go check it out on Pro Wrestling TV, the app, a great idea, and I was totally behind it. I'm an independent contractor, and when I was the guinea pig in the process of being one of the first major people out here on these streets with a million followers, what do? At that point in time, not many people outside of the WWE had left the company. We've seen so many people since me that had a prominent following on socials leave the company and have success outside of the WWE, making substantial financial gains in the realm of media and monetization. So when I was the first guy really to do what I did when I got fired and I had a million followers, there was no book written on how to do this. And I never wrestled on the indies, so I never was independent. So I had to figure it out. So I love that there's so much opportunity for pro wrestlers now, and I love that this app that I can get behind, Pro Wrestling TV, this app, they're not paying me to say this at all. I'm just a pro wrestling fan, right? So imagine a place where everybody's independent library lives, like the WWE app, the WWE network, but like small indie shows, you could go find, smaller promotions, you could find prominent, guys that are doing TV-esque products or YouTube-generated products. These things all live on this app. So if you download it, you can check out MLW. It was formerly on YouTube. They still do some stuff on YouTube, Major League Wrestling. Check out some of the work I've done. But I was just wrestling a guy named Microman, and I'm having one of my biggest feuds outside the WWE that I've ever had with the smallest wrestler in the world. And his manager is a guy named MSL, Mr. Saint Laurent, right? And I'm going to tell you, like I told Mr. Saint Laurent, there's nothing worse than an overweight vegan. You understand? Somebody hit their phone at the worst time. An overweight vegan. There's nothing worse than an overweight vegan. And that's what I tell Mr. Saint Laurent. So to me, it is what it is, right? If you're going to fucking tell me you don't eat meat anymore and you're eating fucking pizza every day, the fuck out of here.
You know what? That's a good point, because most vegetarians are overweight, right? Because either eating cake or bread or some kind of carb. So
processed bullshit, bro. It's like, cat calling the kettle black. Look at the label. If you can't buy that individual thing that is on that ingredient, you look at the recipe for Gatorade or something, and you see like X, Y, Z next to each other, like fucking citric XO9, fucking 7, 8, and it's like the names of these things that they're putting in products. This is the poison. You go to Africa and they literally study the stool of humans, right? Like they're shit. Mm-hmm. Well, we replace fiber with these processed foods. And you don't find that in the stool. The shit looks different in Africa. And the people have a diet, and that shit has fiber in it. And they don't have problems. They don't have cancer. Okay? They do not have cancer. Why? Well, bro, I mean, we all saw, in the 80s, Mad Men. They made a TV show out of it. They continue to make money off of all these terrible things that happen. Like, look at the movies that they make and the TV series that they make. Like, Dahmer, number one thing. Like, everything is about a murder. Everything that you see. So, imagine Hollywood, like all these war movies. The same people who financed World War I and II are financing the movies about them 30, 40 years later, right? So, guys, just put two and two together. If you see the Marlboro got a fucking cool-ass cowboy as they're selling their favorite athlete's got a milk mustache. Got milk, got milk, got milk. You go back and you watch all these old commercials, and you're not buying the shit now that they were selling back then. All right? You see a commercial, you see through the veil. You see the holes in it. Right. Milk, we got the most jacked guy. Milk does a body good. You got fucking Bo Jackson standing with a milk mustache with his shirt off, and kids are saying, oh, I need milk. We got to give milk. Everybody in school, when 10:45 a.m. came around, they brought out milk. We got milk in school, right? That milk had processed, fucking pasteurized bullshit.
Well, milk is cow pus. It's cow pus. I mean, that's literally what it is. But let me ask you this: you're wearing
that pimple boy, and they put it in cartons, and they're giving it to kids, knowing full well what the damage of a cigarette is.
Absolutely.
We got the advertising, the marketing mechanism of a cowboy on a fucking. This is cool. This is what you want to be, James Dean, smoking a cigarette, right? So. They've always known about these evils, bro. So these processed foods, all right, you call yourself a vegan? Well, if you can't buy the actual ingredient that is in that product on the shelf at that same store. So if you look at it, it says sugar. Okay, I can go buy sugar. It says salt. Okay, I can go buy salt. All right, it says oil. I can go buy oil. I can go buy vinegar. I can buy these things. But then you see the XOY word, the Z in that bitch, and the H.
Red dye number 4?
Right, exactly, bro. So it's like, you see that shit, and you're a vegan. I didn't want to eat meat because I didn't want to kill. Okay, maybe your morality said, I don't want to eat things that kill animals. Okay, cool. So you have no problem eating processed bullshit. But that's not what a vegan is. And that's not what a fucking vegetarian is. So just say, I don't eat meat, motherfucker.
Right.
Right.
That's what? Yeah. Good point. Good point.
Makes sense.
So I'm asking you again, though, right? You don't mind eating meat, but at what point do you feel that speciesism, right? You seem like a believer.
I mean, there's a God in every dog, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. One day God's going to judge us all, but ain't no dog going to judge you at all. A dog, I don't want to eat a dog. But, I enjoy a steak.
And there's superior...
And look, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. All I'm saying is,
Where? There's superior stools in Africa. That's what I learned from this conversation. The stool specimens are superior in Africa.
He's 100% right.
That's cool.
If you go to Netflix...
I always thought that dogs laid eggs.
Did you really?
So, I mean, you learn something new every day, bro.
If you don't know it, you are watching Long Island's #1 pro wrestling broadcast. To the right is the star of the show, Mr. Jimmy Farrow.
Hi. What's up?
Good morning. How was your Friday?
My Friday was good. My Saturday morning was pulling myself out of the coffin. I'm here.
And you're here.
You know what I don't get, though?
What's
you take the poor kid to the airport diner, and you're wondering why your ass flies out to the bathroom before everything else. Why'd you take him there?
Because it's close to the studio.
All right.
Airport diner, huh?
That makes sense.
Yeah, don't go there, man. It's like, disclaimer, don't go to the airport diner.
Diners are lost. I will say this. As much as I appreciate a metropolitan area, New York City diner, Jersey, Long Island, Staten Island, the mecca of the diner.
Yeah.
Now, when you go to, anywhere else in the country, those diners get replaced with Waffle Houses.
Okay.
And I fucking love a Waffle House.
Okay.
And they have 0 Waffle Houses in the Northeast, and I want to figure it out.
Yeah, why?
Waffle House, you follow me on Instagram. I tag you, you mention me, I see the love with Waffle House, but I got to ask, what the fuck is the deal? Why don't we have any in New Jersey?
We got a lot
of
IHOPs.
Waffle House on the 1 and 9 in New Jersey, getting in and out of the Lincoln Tunnel, Holland Tunnel, right outside of the GWB. That fucking place is going to be bumping.
But you see, this is what you're not getting, right? For us, it's like a special type of food, right? It's that southern thing, Waffle House, Piggly Wiggly. I don't think you're in love with the Waffle House. I think you're in love with the sign that says Waffle House. You see it, you're like, I got to go to the Waffle House.
This guy thinks he knows what
There's that product label.
You got my tongue in your mouth, asshole? I need to fucking split you with it right now.
Hey, listen, I'm trying. Look, You seem like a really smart business guy. I'm trying to save you some money. You go open up a Waffle House. Not going to do it.
Oh, you're out of your fucking
I like the
bird, bro.
location.
Listen, hey, I got news for you. Waffle House ain't going nowhere, and they do well everywhere they go. And, you talk to a Stone Cold Steve Austin, he'll tell you, he lived off Waffle House even in the height of his run, making all the millions of dollars. Because you can go get a healthy, good meal at a Waffle House if you really want one.
Right. Well,
So, wait a minute. I'll ask you this, though. There's a Waffle House, and there's an IHOP. Now, you're a traveling guy, right?
That's
you're a
kinda like
professional
that.
wrestler. You're
Pancakes
traveling.
ain't healthy. We just look at I get bacon and eggs,
Right.
But I'm not eating that fucking stain. Listen, IHOP. I don't like their bacon. When they drop it on that white plate and you see that fucking black oil just sitting
Oh, yeah,
underneath the
bad
meat.
oil, bad oil.
Yeah, man.
And you got to wait forever to get into one of those anyway. The waiting line's ridiculous.
Waffle House, I'll tell you what. I tell them when they make my bacon, drop that bitch on the ground. I want it to shatter like glass. I want my shit burnt. I like my shit burnt.
Oh, so you like burnt bacon.
Quite frankly, that's the only time I really eat swine. I don't really eat pig unless I'm eating bacon with my eggs. I don't like bacon on my burger. I don't like bacon any time of the day unless it's with my eggs. And when I eat bacon, it has to be burnt. I can't eat that fucking stringy, like, raw meat.
I got it.
I like shit burned, too. That's how
Do you?
I like everything well done. Yeah.
Do you? I prefer a pizza lightly cooked.
Lightly cooked.
I'm a different man.
That's strange.
I know it might be. I don't know if it's strange, but I know people would more likely like a well done preferred to a.
Yeah.
I like that lightly cooked doughy pizza.
Oh, okay.
You ever make your own pizza at home?
Fuck no.
Enzo's
Why the
Pizza.
fuck would I do that?
Sounds
a pizza
good.
costs $1.25. Walk down the street. Time is money.
Fuck would I do that? I got to write down a block.
Hey, go to Costco, pick up one of those pizzas, throw it right in the oven, you're
Dude,
ready
I'll
to
make
go.
a DiGiorno as well as anybody.